Oh crap, there's a creeper right outside my house. That's not gonna make things fun to get out. What's up, agents? Zero here. Welcome back to some more Unison SMP 2. This is episode 11. If you remember, last time I put together this frozen factory, my little igloo. This is where I'm selling snowballs, snow blocks, and ice. And I actually had plans to go ahead and make an ice farm, which that's actually what we're going to be doing in this episode. So real quick, the first change that you may have noticed since the last episode is I have these little snowball banners which I made. They're not really too complicated to make, but I thought that would be a nice detail because I do have these redstone banners on my redstone shop. So let's go ahead and head home. So as I just mentioned, we're working on the ice farm in this episode, and I actually need to head home before I head off to where I need to be to get started on the project, because I have a few materials that I want to grab before I head over there, because I moved the majority of the materials over to the work spot already, but I don't actually have absolutely everything over there just yet. I just realized prior to recording this episode that I forgot a few items, so that's actually not too big of a deal, and it's a good thing I'm coming back home before I head over there, because someone left this for me. My mom said sharing is caring, so I'm giving you some, and gives me a smiley face. I honestly do not know who left me this, but they left me a whole bunch of emeralds, and it says hi inside of it. Just so we've ourselves 14 emeralds, which I should be able to convert this into at least, yeah, 1 emerald block with 5 emeralds left over. Okay, so that's actually not too bad. It looks like, oh, I have enough emeralds to go ahead and make myself another emerald block. That's actually not too bad. Okay, so we have 2 emerald blocks as of right now, so let's go ahead and put that back inside of our chest. And as I said, I have a few items of which I want to grab before I actually go ahead and get started with this project. First and foremost, I need to get my Silk Touch mending pickaxe, and I have a few other blocks that I need to grab, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the majority of the stuff that I'm missing, and I will meet you guys over at the actual spot where I'm going to be building this ice farm. I don't know if this is going to work out well, but we're going to at least try. Okay, so I'm just about over to where I need to be, and I actually went ahead and set myself up a bed over there to make things a little bit easier, so that when I'm working, at least I have a place to sleep the night through. And yeah, this is where we're actually going to be working. This is obviously where the slime farm is going to be. Not slime farm, I said the wrong thing. This is where the ice farm is going to be, and the reason being is because I showed you guys this when I was working on my frozen factory shop. I can actually mine all this ice out using Silk Touch, and it'll regenerate itself because it is in a frozen biome. And I went ahead and grabbed all the materials that I needed that I did not have, which was some ladders, some iron doors, or at least 1 iron door, and a couple of buttons. So I at least have what I need to go ahead and get this project started. So the first thing I want to go ahead and do is go ahead and set up. Actually, let me go ahead and break out a couple of blocks to go ahead and get started. So what I want to do is I want to place down some blocks like this. And let's go ahead and place another block right here, because why not? And I'm going to go ahead and place down... Okay, so here's what I'm doing. Okay, what I'm trying to do is I'm making it so that I can get ice really... I need to shut up. You guys already know that by now. Alright, so here's what I want to attempt. So if I place a door... Hold on. If I place the door right there, okay, that looks like it ought to be a good place to have it in. And actually, you know what? No. I don't like the door right there, because I actually want... Let me go ahead and grab myself a stone pickaxe so I can grab this. I don't want to waste my diamond pickaxe. Obviously, it's got mending and Silk Touch on it, but I want to try to save as much of it as I possibly can. So let's go ahead and grab this. There we go. I want to place this right there. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and do something along these lines. And this is going to be a little bit tricky to build strictly because, well, I'm on ice, so I'm going to be sliding around quite a bit. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to place some blocks right here. I'm going to go ahead and place a few like this. And let me go ahead and grab my buttons from inside of the chest so I can get in and out of this place. Alright, and I also need the ladders now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that. So if I go ahead and place a button right here, now I can get in, and that door is actually facing the wrong way. That shouldn't be too big of an issue to fix. Alright, so let's go ahead and place down some blocks like that. Go ahead and get out the door. Let's go ahead and turn around this way. Door goes right there. There we go. And now I can press this button and get back out just fine. Okay, that's good. Alright, there we go. So let's go ahead and head inside. And this is where our layers are going to go. So here's the deal how this is actually going to work. What I need to do is I need to make myself a 9x9 platform. So I've got myself 4, 5, 6, and then on the other side 7, 8, 9, and let's go ahead, and that is not one of the places I want to put. I actually hope I have enough blocks to actually finish this off. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. One thing I did grab is some cracked stone brick and some of the mossy stone brick. I don't know why I had trouble saying that. But the thing is, I need to make a 7x7 platform. I know I said I'm making 9x9, but this actual platform that the water is going to be on needs to be 7x7. So I can actually go ahead and I can probably go ahead and make do with breaking that corner. I can make do with having the corners taken off. And you know what? Let's go ahead and grab some of this cracked stone, the chiseled stone, and mossy stone while I'm at it. So let's go ahead and put my silk touch just like that. Alright. So I'm going to be working with mostly these blocks, obviously. Let's go ahead and grab more stone bricks. There we go. And let's go ahead and break this one right here because we're not going to need it. And I'll worry about actually making this place look good once I'm actually done building it. But for right now, all I'm trying to do is get this platform up and working. And you know what, let's go ahead and take out a few of these blocks so I can put in some of the variants. And this place should, by the time it's done, be a fully working ice farm. Obviously, I have to actually go ahead and mine out the ice myself, which is not really too big of a deal, but it should be fine. Let's go ahead and place one of those right there. Some mossy stone right there. Let's go ahead, grab this block right here and make this some cracked. There we go. And I'm just going to speed this process up. I'm going to work on putting this fully together, and I'll meet you guys when I'm done. This is going to take a little bit of time. Okay, so this is the progress that I've made thus far, and I'm going to say I'm actually proud of what I've actually done to this point, but I did realize I actually do need a few more blocks than I have. I'm going to have to go home and grab a few more, and I also don't actually have any torches either, so that is actually going to be a little bit of a problem. So I'm going to have to go and grab a few things from home because I thought I had everything. Apparently not. Alright, that's not really too huge of a deal, but it is what it is. So let me go ahead and continue with these blocks. So I'm going to go... Oh, excuse me, I just just excuse me, I burped. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get a few more materials. I don't know how long I'm gonna be home, but I'm gonna be right back. Actually, you know what? Before I head home, I actually want to go ahead and set up the water system necessary in order to go ahead and get this thing to work. And I've got myself some water buckets to go ahead and do that. So I need to go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead and keep out. I don't know why I'm putting absolutely everything away. I'm a little bit of an idiot, I guess, is what's going on here. So let's go ahead and get out some water buckets. And I'm going to go ahead and set up exactly how this is supposed to end up working. So first thing I need to do, I need more blocks than I have. Actually, no, I think I should be fine. So I need to place that there with a water bucket right there. And so now if I go ahead and place that there, and I need to place a water bucket down right there. There we go. And I just repeat this process until I have the ability to basically make an infinite water source on a large number of blocks. And I do need to go ahead and pick up one of these source blocks because I do not have enough water buckets in order to finish this off. So if I go ahead and do that, and let's go ahead and put down another water right here. And yeah, it's already starting to freeze. I can tell it's already starting to freeze. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out the remainder of these water buckets and finish this thing off. And I'm actually working off of a design I saw on a wiki article, which I know is probably not the most efficient thing to use, but it actually seems to be working out just fine the way I'm building it. So it's actually not too big of a deal, all things considered. So let's go ahead and place more source right there. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Yeah, this ice farm is already technically working and creating ice, so that's at least good. So I know the ice farm is at least going to end up doing what it's supposed to. So if I go ahead and place a block right there, and then I need to, if I go ahead and come over this way, and I need to place a block right here. Actually, you know what? I could probably get away with doing this a little bit differently, but the ice farm is at least working, so that's at least good. So here's how I'm actually going to do this instead. So I need to go ahead and break this. I'm going to place a block here, a block there. Actually, you know what? Now I'm looking at, I know I'm doing this differently multiple times, but I think I figured out what I need to go. Actually, you know what? That should actually be fine now that I'm looking at it. So let's go ahead and do that. And if I go ahead and break a few more of these, let's go ahead and put that there and there, and that should be absolutely everything. Obviously, I still need to finish off the actual water sources, but that should be everything all completely done. So let's go ahead and place water there, and it looks like it's not all completely still water just yet. So let's go ahead and fix that, hopefully. And let's go ahead and place more bucket there, and it looks like, yeah, we've got ourselves full flowing water all completely everywhere. So that's actually not too bad. So the ice farm is at least doing its job. Now I just need to kind of cap the thing around it. Yeah, the ice farm is definitely doing its job. Now I can't actually use something like Frostwalker in order to get this to work, because I did some testing. You cannot use Frostwalker in order to be able to get ice, so I have to let this freeze naturally, but at least it's freezing, so that's at least good. So I actually need to go home. I need to get myself a few more blocks. I need to get myself some torches, and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm at home. I don't currently have the blocks I need just yet. I literally just put some cobblestone into the furnace to smelt the smooth stone so I can make more stone bricks. But while I'm home, I do want to go ahead and show you what I've been doing in between episodes, because I've been really busy in between episodes. So first up, let's come upstairs to my coal chest. I've got pretty much a sack and a half of coal blocks. It's not really too big of a deal. If I come downstairs and I go to my precious items chest, I think you guys probably saw this when I put my emeralds away, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys again anyway. So I've got myself 9 blocks of diamonds. I've been busy in between episodes. I've been doing quite a bit of mining, and while I'm still here, I've actually got myself a full set of enchanted diamond armor. The reason why I haven't actually started wearing it yet is because I actually want to get some form of protection on the helmet, because I have protection of some sort on all parts of my armor except for the helmet. If I go ahead and take the helmet off, it only has... Okay, so apparently it does have protection. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so never mind about that. Okay, but I did upgrade my trident, so now it has impaling 4 on it. So it has loyalty 3, which means it will come back to me automatically. And so now it's got impaling, so it'll do a lot more damage to aquatic mobs. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing in between episodes. And oh crap, there's a creeper right outside my house. That's not gonna make things fun to get out. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get rid of him in order for me to be able to get back to the project, so I can finish things off, and maybe I can snipe him from somewhere out here, I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up smelting these blocks. Obviously I gotta get rid of this creeper as well, and I'll get back and I'll finish up the ice farm. So yeah, that shouldn't take too long at all, hopefully. I mean, actually the furnaces will probably take a while. Okay, so I'm back over where I need to be to finish up the project, and this is going to be a little bit of a problem coming over here to gather ice every so often, is these polar bears. Now, you technically shouldn't want to actually attack polar bears in the first place, because they do get hostile when you attack them, and they can hit pretty hard. But I'm only taking them out because I'm worried that they'll at some point have kids, and then from there I'm going to run into a little bit of an issue where they're going to think that I'm coming after their cubs, because that is a mechanic that they have. So let's go ahead and put down some torches. I suppose I can put a torch down right here. And it looks like, hold on, did I actually sort this out correctly? It looks like maybe you know what, let's go ahead and just put torches on every single one of these, just to hopefully brighten things up. And I definitely do not want to, hold on, I don't actually have any of the, I do not have any of the other block variants that I actually need, well, not necessarily need, but want to use to add a little extra to this. So I need to go ahead and pull those out. And you know what, let's go ahead. No, there's something nearby that can attack me. Okay, so I guess I'm going to be working through the night on this project then. Alright. I'll cut the recording back on once I have this project hopefully completely done, which is probably going to take a little bit of time. And hopefully the ice farm will be completely filled by the time I'm done working on this. So yeah, this is going to take some time. Alright, so I'm now just finishing things up. The last step that I want to take is I want to add these little staircases every so often. And I need to be careful because there's actually a drowned right nearby. I'm not entirely sure where he is, but I saw him not too long ago, so I do need to be careful. So I'm just adding a little extra details. Literally all I'm trying to do here. And with that actually looks like it should be everything all completely done. So this is the ice farm in its full working power. I probably shouldn't say it that way, but because that sounds weird. Alright, so this is what it looks like, and I actually went ahead and designed the inside to hopefully be fully working. So this is what it looks like now. One thing I do need to say is that I actually cannot have torches on the inside of these things. I do need to light it up so that mobs cannot spawn around the area, but I do need to make sure that I do not put torches on the inside, because otherwise it'll cause the ice to melt. And I'm assuming if I go ahead and break this, yeah, so water's gonna start flowing out, and I've already got myself 3 pieces of ice, so that's actually not too bad. So let me go ahead and break a few of these to show you guys that this is actually in full working order. So we got ourselves a fully working ice farm, which is actually not too bad. I do like this a lot. Anyway, with that on me, I think this is actually a good place for me to go ahead and end off the video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. Or more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Stews. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.